by Pisces, which is our spiritual house. Its first house is also the sense of self, and second house is value. So you're going to be really invited, Taurus, to explore new ways of doing money is what I'm seeing. So if you're looking into maybe going into crypto, or I'm even hearing for some of you learning trusts or banking systems or a new way to harness money. Again, Gemini is all about education, and Uranus has to do with groups, organizations. So you might be really called, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, to work with your money in a new way. This has to do with deep sense of value, how you see your self-worth. Again, this is also, if you have Aries placements, you also want to see that that's part of that dance flow for you, Taurus, is really learning to love yourself and healing the wounds of the child, perhaps how you were taught to see yourself. Again, body dysmorphia, learning to shape shift your vessel, learning to see your body in a new way, and again, learning money systems. So we know that this financial market right now, everybody's going through a deep transformation in money systems, but you in particular, Taurus, the focus over the next 7 years is strategize and have a solid plan foundation for the next 7 year cycle for you. So, where do you want to be financially for the next 7 years, Taurus? Let's really get focused, maybe start learning a new skill. Again, I'm seeing for some of you learning about trust, learning about banking, maybe becoming your own bank. For some of you, if you guys know what I'm talking about, if you're working with crypto, there's lots of different ways to learn that. So, really educating yourself on financial matters. Knowing too that this 12th house, you're going to be actually getting psychic gifts, psychic compressions that are coming through. Trust your intuition. I'm even seeing to you, some of you might have like a lucky transit because you're tuning into, again, meditation. You're learning to harness the power of the mind through perhaps meditating, through learning meditation techniques, maybe shifting unconscious behaviors, because 12th house rules the unconscious, so that you can really see. I'm hearing too, changing financial lineage for some of you. If you were born into poverty consciousness, or you've had these thoughts about money, that I can only earn money a certain way, or I can only generate a money a certain way, then this is an invitation to say it's time to work smarter, not harder. And money can come to you with grace and ease if you decide to again, learn new monetary systems. And also too, because, it's tied into second house's value. I'm even seeing too, because it's an earth sign, maybe to learn to grow, learn to value your resources. So for some of you, it might be building your own home, right? Or building a garden, or doing something where you can share your resources with your neighbors, your siblings. And maybe you actually, when you learn new financial structures, you can actually teach that to people that you love, the people that can pour value into that, right? So for Taurus, it's all about money matters, situating yourself for the next 7 years. And again, learning new skills and techniques about money can really enhance how you see yourself, right? Give yourself a whole new. I'm seeing for some of us that were born into poverty consciousness, you're breaking those poverty consciousness codes within you, really allowing yourself to attract money in a whole new way. So it's allowing yourself to see that they're, again, working smarter, not harder. And also magnetism too, because, you're earth and yin, which is feminine. So learning the magnetic aspect of manifestation, right? Really just being the abundance, right? First house matters. I am the abundance. And then teaching your mind how to see yourself as abundant already before you maybe start seeing it. So this is just a practice. And again, Gemini likes to learn. So learning new financial structures, how to play with money in a new way, would be really beneficial. And let's pull a card for you now, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does the Taurus, my brothers and sisters, my beautiful Taurian folks, need to know with this transit of Uranus and Gemini? It just popped out really quickly. This is the North Node, or I'm sorry, the South Node in Pluto, Palo Santo 55 Guardian. So Palo Santo, you can also see too, this is a wisdom keeper. It's working with the guardians. It's being very grounded. Guardians meaning, because that's what it says, guardian there, working with the ancestors. Again, being able to shift your ancestral inheritance is what I heard. For those of you that maybe inherited a poverty mindset, didn't know how to handle money, maybe you were intimidated, you were scared to handle money because you just didn't want the responsibility of it, is what I'm hearing. So we can see that the South Node is skill sets that you already have mastered. Pluto is transforming. So South Node is again, clearing up old karmic codes. Again, if you have any poverty consciousness in your ancestry or lack mentality, you're going to be able to shift that. And the use of Palo Santo can really help you with that, get you in the body. It's a very grounding smell. It's a very earthy. And again, it's also connecting you to your spiritual nature, your ancestors, because it was also aspecting where it's going to be the quadrant is the 12th, the first, and the second house for you, Taurus. So tuning into your ancestors, and again, you can be hearing generational, you can be clearing generational karma 7 generations forward, 7 generations back. Again, we're in that 7 time period because Uranus will be in Gemini for 7 years. So that's a potent number. 7 has to do with Neptune, which is our spirituality. And 12th house is, our past, our karma, and changing karmic patterns within your family lineage by learning how to work with money in a new way, by learning to value yourself in a new way, see yourself in a new way. This is the potential for you, Taurus, and I hope this brings you value and service, and so much love sending to you as you're shape shifting your karma and your family.